I recorded an hour-long sneak peek, and at the beginning I was like, oh, this music is so beautiful. Let me mute my mic to show you the music, and then I never unmuted it. So now my 15-minute reaction to Bloons Card Storm is lost to time, but that's okay. This is Ninja Kiwi's newest game, Bloons Card Storm, and it is coming absurdly soon. On Steam, it says it's coming in a few hours. On Reddit, Ninja Kiwi did say the game would be releasing the 29th, but since they're in New Zealand, the 29th is basically here. So the game should be releasing absurdly soon, if not today, tomorrow. And so today we've early access to the final build of Bloons Card Storm, alright? This is the completed game ready for release. So I'm going to showcase everything new and just give my honest review and feedback about the game. First, the music is absolutely amazing. Like, oh my gosh, the music is so good, and I'm actually going to mute the music for this video just because I get distracted by it. It's so good. So we have a brand new homepage here with some animated art, which is super cool. Look at the balloons. First, let's just start in the upper left. We have our profile here, right? So we have our username, we have profile icon, and we can see we have a bunch of profile icons here, right? So if you click on some of these, reach player level 50 here. So look at this. There's like stuff to unlock, which is really, really cool. These icons are so good. And then we have our XP for all the heroes here. And what's really interesting is Striker Jones is not here, right? Instead, we have Amelia, our brand new hero. We have our inventory, and you can hover over things to see what they do. So we have monkey money, we have universal tokens, which you can use to craft cards. And then we have card specific tokens, right? So we have primary monkey tokens, military, and then at the bottom we have some balloon tokens and then some power tokens. For our options here, we have music, sounds, I assume this is dialogue, and then we can manage our account. We have creator support, so use code Alukian if you want to. We have screen size, language here, and what's really cool is the language is like instant, you know? You don't have to restart the game or anything. That's really nice. Next, we have 4 buttons in the bottom left here, right? And here's where the magic happens, all right? So here's the collection tab, and we've seen most of this like in a previous build. So here are all the cards here. I'm just gonna click through them pretty quickly here. I'm not gonna go over all of them here, but there's some new cards here, and they all have custom art, which is absolutely insane. It looks super duper cool here, and some of these cards look really, really crazy here, especially the ones featuring Amelia, the newest heroes here, because she's like a magic trick hero, sort of, and so she has some really crazy tricks up her sleeve here. So there's that, and look at these at the end here, right? We have Dark Champion, Glaive Ricochet, and Sun Temple, all right? On play, remove all friendly monkeys, gain 25 attack power for each removed monkey. This thing does 100 damage, and it does 3 attacks per turn every turn. I mean, that is just absolutely insane. What's really cool is all cards have like their own description here, right? So you have a little bit of lore here, and then we also have unique status, and then also just like more information, which is really, really cool. Now, unique cards you can only have 1 of, but for other cards, it looks like you can have 3. And the way you craft it is by using tokens plus the universal tokens, right? So we have 600 primary tokens, 200 universal tokens, and we're just gonna craft this up right here. Some of these values might not be entirely accurate here because we are on the dev build. Like right here, I have no magic tokens, but it's still letting me craft like this necromancer here. Overall, I'm really excited to just progress and unlock things. I feel like with like BTD battles and BTD 6, you unlock most of the towers right off the bat, right? You unlock all the upgrades. And so I'm really excited to have a game where you like unlock things over time and you experience that journey here. Of course, it's going to be really interesting to see like how progression works and how fast or how slow it is. I can't really showcase progression here because we have all cards on the dev build, but because of tokens, it looks like you could choose kind of which cards you want to craft here, which is really, really nice. So overall, the UI is pretty similar here, but just a lot more polished overall. And then we also have this decks tab right here, right? So we have Alukian starter, which is called Quincy starter, but I like renamed it here. With your decks, you get a cost breakdown, and I can see them adding like an average gold cost like Clash Royale. And what's really cool is you can change the backs of cards here. I mean, this is so cool here, right? So we can apply this Amelia card backing. Here's the default one here, and there's just a bunch of stuff here. So we have the Founders Pack one, which we'll get into a little bit here, and we just all have all these card backs, which is really, really cool. So next we have the quest tab, and I don't know if it's just my playstyle, but I find myself placing balloons constantly because balloons are super essential. Towers, you kind of need them for defense, but they're not as necessary here. So I feel like the tower quests are a little bit more difficult here, but you have daily quests, which give you some progression here, and you also have weekly quests here. And what you'll note here is that 150 monkey money, like for a weekly quest here, you'll notice that like 1,000 monkey money is a lot. The scaling of monkey money is gonna be way different than like BTD6 because like getting like 2,000 monkey money will be like a ton. Next to the store, and I'm actually amazed at like how polished the store is. All right, we got tabs, we have custom art. I mean, it looks really, really cool. So here's the daily items right here, right? So we'll just buy a random common card right here. There we go. We got a banana farm. Beautiful. The shop will refresh every so-and-so, and there's also like a refresh button. I hit it once and it refreshed everything. Maybe you can refresh once per day, but I'm not sure how that works. And then for the deals tab, the get dealer reward is bugged a little bit here. But look at all these packs here, right? So we have the starter pack here, 20,000 universal tokens, which is honestly a pretty beefy amount of cards to craft with, right? So that's pretty nice. And then we have the founders pack, and this thing is so so sick here because you get an exclusive like card back here, which is really cool. So you have super monkeys on it, 500 monkey money, and 30,000 universal tokens. Now these things have already been purchased for the dev build, so I can showcase them. But we have the Amelia mega bundle here with all these stuff. So you get cards here and Amelia, and you get like a card back and all this stuff. Now we also have bundles for Amelia and Open here, right? So here's the Open bundle. You just get a lot of goodies here. You get cosmetics and cards and all this stuff. And then additionally, you have the Amelia mega bundle here, which also splits into 2 smaller bundles if you want to buy them individually here. So the Amelia's Adventure here, which is a story mode. And apparently this is so hard, all right? I see a bunch of other YouTubers talking and they're just like, oh my gosh, this thing is so hard here. So there's that. And additionally, the Amelia Hero bundle, right? So you can get Amelia here, you get some cards, and then you also get some cosmetics. Additionally, we have a Heroes tab here, we have a Monkey Money tab, and then we have a Tokens tab. So the last thing we have is Feats here, and Feats is just like free progression here, right? It's basically achievements, and you just do certain things, and you get certain rewards here. So there's that. And you should get it very passively here, which is very, very nice. So there's that. So that is all the game besides the Play tab right here, right? So we're gonna click the Play tab here, and we have a few buttons here, right? We have Duel, Adventure, Create, and Join. So we do have private matches, which is really, really cool. I'm glad they have that. But then we have 2 modes here, Duel and Adventure. So let's go into Duel first. There's no one online right now because we're on the dev build, so I don't think we're gonna find anyone here. But you can duel other people, random matchmaking, and just find people. And even though we're not able to do PvP right now, let me just say that Duel is where this game really comes together. Oh my gosh, we found someone. Okay. I'll try Dark Castle here. I did not expect to find a match here. So part of Bloons Card Storm is I'm figuring out how to record it here, right? Because I feel like it's important to showcase all aspects of the game. But usually like BTD6, I cut the video constantly, right? Because in BTD6, there's a lot of times where there's not much going on here. But we're just going to kind of showcase this entire game here. If you're not familiar with this game, your goal is to take down your opponent's hero here. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Let's get rid of Fortify, and then let's get rid of Black Bloon here, because that's not an early game card here. We kind of goofed that a little bit here, but that's okay. They're going first here. So basically, our opponent has Quincy here with 500 health. We have Quincy with 500 health, and our goal is to take down their Quincy here. So let's go for Blue Bloons here. Let's try and get really aggressive here. There we go. We'll try and work our way towards the Black Bloon here. And then we also maybe fortify it and then just deal even more damage here. We're just going to try and stay aggressive. And the thing that I've noticed is that Bloons are just so important, all right? Because Bloon, you win the game by dealing damage. So Bloons are really important. Towers are like a little bit less important maybe. But man, that's also just my play style and stuff. Because especially as you go late game here, the storm will increase and more Bloons will spawn. And maybe defense will be even more important there. But let's just chill right now. We don't have a lot to spend our money on here. So let's just end our turn here. And we should deal 70 damage right there. So we have a nice little lead here to start. Nothing too crazy. And basically what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna we get gold every single turn. If you're not familiar with the game and stuff, I feel like most people watching have already familiar with like the early videos and stuff. But we're gonna get more and more gold here. Wait, we have 5 here. Let's do this now. And see, they have a green bloon towards us, but honestly, let's just stick to towards being aggressive here. So now we have enough plutonium for our preemptive shot here and stuff. My voice is a little bit sore and stuff. I recorded for like a whole hour and my mic was muted. It feels so sad. But basically you get this this purple meter fills up the more gold you spend on Bloons here, right? So we spent, 7 gold on Bloons here. So we have 7 plutonium here. And we get this perceptive shot buff here, which deals 10 damage to every enemy Bloon spawn, which is really good because now we have a passive ability. And look at this, we're just getting free damage on all these Bloons here. So we'll chill. Let's just keep being aggressive here, right? We are behind in damage here and stuff, but we have more Bloons on the map here. So let's just keep being aggressive here because I feel like that's the play. We could also do Storm of Arrows here if we want to deal 150 damage. Let's do Pink Bloon. We're going to save here. We don't really have enough to be aggressive here. So honestly, let's be a little bit defensive here, right? So we'll go for a tack shooter. And the thing about the tack shooter is you're going to leave it. It deals more damage when it's defending here. So what we do is instead of using it on these Bloons, we're just going to wait. And there it goes. I guess we have auto attack on. Oops. All right, so automatically attack here. So that was bad. But basically, if Bloons attack your hero, attack will automatically defend them. Yeah, great. There's so many cards. I feel like this game has there's so much to cover. Like, there's infinite amount of cards to cover. But the basic rules, it's kind of like chess, where, like, once you learn the basic rules, you can kind of get a grasp on how the game works. It's just about, like, refining things over time. So you don't need to know every card. You just need to know the basic rules and stuff. There we go. Okay, so we're at a huge damage deficit here. But we do have a lot of gold here. Let's keep the passive actually. We still have 245 health. That's a decent amount here. And let's do White Bloon here. There we go. We'll get a card here. We really don't have a lot to work with here. For Quincy's starter, we really don't have a lot to do here. So we're going to do a nice juicy Storm of Arrows right there. There we go. Beautiful. And we have done a decent amount of damage here. I'm trying to figure out how to like spectate or like how to commentate here and stuff. Cause like I don't know. I feel like it's important to showcase all aspects of the game. But if I'm not talking at any point, it's like, I don't want to say it's like less interesting by any means and stuff. Like, you know, I don't want to just to talk and stuff. But I feel like back in the day when I did BTFS 1, I would just talk for like 40 minutes straight. And it was absolutely insane. But that's why we were in the videos and stuff. And it was nice because then you don't have to edit the video as much. You know, you just have the full gameplay and stuff. And you can showcase the whole game. So, do we do more tags? Let's do another tag here. Then we're gonna have auto attack off. And then we'll defend the white balloon pretty well here. And then let's just go. Pink balloon is a really nice for a surprise because it has 0 cooldown here. So let's just save right now. And let's just go for. We really don't have any money here. I feel like I kind of wasted things. Let's go for you right there. There we go. And then let's chill. Beautiful. There's so much to cover and stuff, all right? You have to watch your hero, you have to watch your towers, and then you have to also have to watch your cards. So there's a lot to do per turn. So you have to watch a lot of things. But I feel like it should become very, like, you know, muscle memory. Locked into muscle memory if you do it enough here. My voice is really sore here. I'm sorry. It's like crazy. But look at the attack. Just defend that right there. That was beautiful. So GG's the attack. But now they're on cooldown for 2 turns here, which is not good. Or 1 turn, I think. Just 1 turn here. So now we have 95 damage. We still have a decent amount of health here. So let's be aggressive here. We have a lot of money here. So let's do Moab here. There we go. We have our ceramics here. And now everything's looking pretty good here. So that's 1 cooldown on the white balloon right here. We can also do ceramics here. Let's do ceramics. Let's match our ceramics right there. And now we have a huge rush coming in here. We'll also do you. There we go. Beautiful. And we do have to watch out for pink balloons because pink balloons have 0 cooldown. So if they place down like 3 pink balloons, we're absolutely screwed. But that's so expensive and it's so ridiculous cards that I feel like we're safe. All right, so it's been a little bit here and we have a giant Moab army here. Look at this. 3 Moabs here. They have 1 Moab here, but we are a faster cooldown here. So we're in a really good spot here. The only problem is they have really good defense here. So we'll see if their defense holds up here. They're going for a ton of balloons here, but we saved some gold from the last turn here. So we should be able to use Quincy's abilities to hopefully clean up some of these balloons here. We're also going to take a little bit of damage from these ceramics here. So we're going to get very, very low this turn here, but I feel like it should hopefully be okay here because look at this. Now they have this giant, look at this Mob's 220 here. Tell you what we can do here actually. Pink balloons are so OP, all right? We're gonna plop down a nice juicy pink balloon with 0 cooldown right here. Oh no, this still has 1 cooldown. Oh no, did we goof here? All right, we have 180 left here. Oh my gosh, like they have 480 damage coming in next turn here. So we have to figure out what to do here. We don't have any quick readies or anything here. We could try and defend using Super Monkey here. Or we could go for Plutonium. And I feel like Plutonium is going to be a much better play here. So let's go for this. And then we're going to use Quincy's max ability here. Come on, 480. Let's see, 290 left here. We're still going to be taken down here. But we do have a sniper here. So let's do sniper on you. There we go. And then we'll also do this. And now 195. We're 15 damage off from defending here. Uh-oh. We have 1 more Dart Monkey, actually. Oh my gosh, we're going to barely defend here. Holy heck. All right, 175. We are 5 health away from the damage we'll take next turn here. Let's see. We can give a friendly balloon health here. Honestly, let's just save. I feel like saving will give us options here. We've done everything we have. There we go. Absolutely insane. And so something that's really interesting here. I know I cut the gameplay through because it just felt like, you know, we were just kind of still setting up. I don't know when how much of the games to show here. So it's gonna be really it's gonna be kind of like a learning curve figuring out what to post on YouTube with Bloons Card Storm because I absolutely do want to post this game. This game is super duper fun. And I was playing a little bit versus like the AI opponent. I feel like AI is not the right word, but like the computer generated opponent. Like 5 health club. Oh no, they had a pink balloon. Oh my gosh. All right, GG's. It looks like there's no like chat or anything, so I could definitely see them adding emotes or something at some point. GG's. Unfortunate. So there is our losing animation right there. We still got a little bit of XP in our player and hero level, which is really, really good. But we did get a quest done, which is really good here. So let's claim a quest. There we go. We got some balloon tokens and 20 monkey money. Now this game is missing one thing, and that is some sort of rank system. I don't see any sort of rank system, no leagues, no like arenas or anything. Now I still think it's gonna be really fun, all right? I think there's just gonna be so many people to battle. There's gonna be so much strategy and there's gonna be so much to get with XP and progression. But I feel like especially as people unlock cards and get better at the game, they're gonna want better opponents, all right? They're gonna want a way to track their ranking and progress. And so I feel like having some sort of leaderboards is super duper important here. I'd say that's the only thing that feels like it's missing here. Now the last thing we need to cover is adventure here, and I'm gonna cover it very quickly here, but basically we have the basics here with tutorial and training here, and you don't get any progression for this, but you can face off against each of the heroes here, and it's kind of just good for practice, all right? If you're trying to learn the game, there's no like consequences for losing by any means, and you can just see what each hero does. But then we have Amelia's Adventure, which is a paid thing. You do have to pay for this here. And you have the prologue here, which is medium, but then you have Amelia the Amazing, which is challenging, all right? It says challenging. We have this dark red font here. I know I already said this, but some YouTubers are talking about how difficult this is, all right? Apparently this is really, really difficult here, so keep that in mind if you do buy this here. I did Act 1 and it really wasn't that bad, but there's all these steps here, right? You do get some progression as well here, so there's 1,000 universal tokens, 1,000 more. And you get 3 paths here, which give a bunch of tokens here. There they are. And as well as 2,000 universal tokens on each of the paths at the end. So it looks like kind of a story mode. There's dialogue and custom effects. So it looks like a really cool thing to progress through, and you get progression. And so that is Bloons Card Storm right there. It's really exciting. So I'm definitely gonna be posting this, and I'm gonna try and figure out like the best way to post this. All right, do we want to showcase the whole game? Do we want to cut out certain parts of the game? How do we want to tackle this game? But either way, it's super duper fun. I've been really busy, so I'm sorry I haven't posted this much. So I will begin posting this week here, but I'm really interested in seeing how many people end up playing this game here, because this game is really fun. But even though it's themed around balloons, it's very different than other balloons game. All right, at the end of the day, this is a card game. Either way, I highly recommend trying this once it comes out and stuff, just because like being there for the start of a new game is so hype. You could say that you were there day one, and I just feel like it's so cool to see like where the game starts, because in a year from now, where will this game be? It's so exciting. So thank you so much to Ninja Kiwi for the early build, and hope you all have a beautiful day. Brush your teeth.